Okay, so volume of prisms, straightforward. Before we even start, what we need to do is we need to do area. First set of questions, so you start is you need to work out the area of all these shapes. Squares base times height. This one is trapezium, which is top measurement plus bottom measurement times height divided by 2. There might be extra measurements, and the only thing is for question 2, this 8 belongs to the triangle. Give you a couple of seconds to answer it, or pause the video. Okay, good. Here's your answers. Have a look, is there any mistakes? I do make mistakes. And you should notice question 3 actually is a mistake there. That's 96. And what I want to do is I want to drill into your head that with triangles you always got to divide by 2, because clearly I haven't there. Yeah, and remember your units. These are all squared, because it's whatever unit that is squared. So it's not necessarily meters. Right, so prisms. We need to ask yourself, what is a prism? Okay, now you've got to think like your Toblerone is a prism. And what do they have in common? So essentially what a prism will do, have one shape at the start, one shape at the end, and it'll be the same shape and they're connected by parallel lines. But your best definition is really, if you chop through that shape, you're going to get the same shape which is at the start and is at the end. Now that's called your cross section. Your cross section is the same all the way through it. Yeah. So you also got to think that's also the same as your face. So I might refer to it as a face, I might refer to it as a cross section, but cross section is your maths words. So have a quick think, which one of these are prisms, which ones are not? Pause the video. Okay, here you go to show the animation. The only thing you might get confused about is that the first one is a cylinder, but we would call that a prism. Yeah, this one here is a cuboid, but again I'd call that either a rectangular face cuboid. And cuboids are sort of quite interesting, I think, because it depends on how you look at it, depends on which way your cross section is. If you want to call the top bit your cross section, then that's fine. Yeah, or I could say this is a cross section, as I can chop it through this way. I could say the other side's a cross section. Just depends on how you want to describe a shape. Right, so volume of prisms. Okay, so this is a cuboid. Now, normally in primary school you get told just to times them all together. It does work, but it won't work for every shape. So what you really want to think about is, you want to always think about is your cross section times your depth. Now, as I said before, your cross section is always your front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a minute to use your calculators, work out the area of your cross section, and give that unit in centimetres squared, and then times up by the depth. Give you a couple of seconds to work it out. Okay, cross section is square, total rectangle, so it's base times height, so 7.2 times 5.3. Okay. And then 31.8, I'll times that by the depth. Okay, 404.496 centimetres cubed. Okay, good works. Right, next one. So this one, it definitely won't work if you times it all together. But again, so cross section times depth, give you a bit of time to work it out. So again, this is a triangle, so you can't get away with 4.1 times 8.6. You have to divide it by 2. So 4.186. So this is my cross section. Times up on my depth, which is 6.2. Good, which is 109.306 centimetres cubed. Good. Let's do one more. So trapezium, I have mentioned how to work it out, but I'm not going to remind you. I'll give you a few minutes to work it out. So your trapezium is your top length and your plus your bottom length times by your height divided by 2. So your two parallel sides, because it could be on a different orientation. So 6.3 plus 1.7 times by 4.9 divided by 2. All of that means it's my cross section is 19.6 times it by 8.2. Give answer 160.72. Yeah, good, there you are. Now you used to be given this, now you're not. So if you do an old paper and you get given these formulas, remember you do not get given these formulas anymore. Guys, you've got easy, medium, hard questions. The easy questions, I have worked out the cross section for you. Yeah, so you don't have to. And the bottom ones, the cross section is a little bit harder because it's a compound shape. Give you a minute to work these out. If you want harder questions, I'm going to show you some harder questions as well. Here's your answers. Bear in mind I've worked out the cross section and the volume. These harder ones just in case. And there's your answers. That's how to work out volume of a prism.